in Mississippi. Mighty Mississippi River is just ahead. We got a tornado warning storm on the Arkansas side getting ready to cross over here. The storm, the embedded rotation is near Watson, Arkansas. And the Mississippi River is only a couple miles ahead of me. One of the challenges of chasing in this region is you gotta try to guess which side of the river to be on. Today I chose east. You can see that shelf cloud ahead. So this will be near, what is it, Deason, Mississippi? Right on the Arkansas border. Kind of just these circulations embedded within this squall line. But as I'm looking at this shelf cloud, it's so far ahead. See if we get a clearing in these trees. Oftentimes out here you get there's a lot of open fields and flat land, but the roads are lined with trees. They do that as like a property line kind of thing. I can't say that I've ever been down this road. I've chased the Delta in Mississippi plenty of times, but this road pretty much goes right up to the river almost. There's a highway. What is that, Highway 1? That straddles the Mississippi River here. Thank you, Carrie. I know, I'm trying to leave this area, but the weather won't let me. Hey, Catherine, Brandon, Matt. Not typically the skies you think of seeing when approaching a tornado warning. Very shelfy, very cold, very alpha. To be honest, I was quite surprised when SPC upgraded to a moderate risk today. I went, what? Like, what are we doing? I'll always post about it, sharing the official information. But I don't know. We'll see. Looks like the view will open up here soon. Assuming the satellite background I have on my radar is correct. Better. much in the way of features to identify here. Wouldn't be surprised if they let this tornado warning go. And I'll just turn around, race back ahead of the line, flip around. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse until we run out of Delta, and then my day is over. To be honest, I'm not motivated to chase a squall line into the trees. So here's Highway 1. Really not much to look at. Nowhere to pull over. It's a very Texas-like highway with nowhere to pull over. The Mississippi River is just beyond those trees that you see off to the right. It's a big river. You can't get across it without a bridge. Have extended the tornado warning over my location. I wonder if there's any sirens out here. I doubt it. So this is Detla, Mississippi, we're about to head into. The view will open up here in a little bit once I round this corner. Got satellite background on this radar so I can see where the big patches of trees are. We'll open up here soon. Once I get around this corner. This area is so flood prone. That's why there's hardly anything out here. You can't develop, it just floods. Detla, Mississippi. Small little community. That's Freddie McKinney chilling on the side of the road up here, getting to the same opening that I was looking for. Yeah, we got a nice field here. Yep. What's going on? Just another day in this crazy pattern, huh?
What?
Just another day in this crazy pattern, huh?
Yeah. It hasn't been my most successful.
No, me neither, man. It's been a tough one.
Oh man, it's been rough.
I've been doing this for too long now, and I'll be honest, I've never been looking forward to a pattern ending. In my 15 plus years.
I'm looking forward to going home after this one for a couple days.
Me too.
Only a couple days though, then I'll be ready to get back.
Oh, me too. Yeah. One good night of sleep. Got to catch up.
Team missed the Lake City tornado, right?
Yep. Team baited by the her.
Yeah, exactly. You were in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, I was in Tennessee.
How you doing, John McKinney?
Yeah, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Y'all are a good team. Love watching y'all.
We all missed everything, so.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe we get a little nub out of this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that to the left there. Maybe
I
a little.
know.
Starting to get a little visual.
There'll be a random kink somewhere that does
That's
it.
what I'm hoping. You know, I'm hoping to almost be inside of it.
Yeah, it's the only way you're gonna see it.
I know. You pretty much have to intercept it here. So. Yeah, well, it's good seeing you.
Yeah,
man,
you as well, man.
Just good luck out there.
Yeah, same to y'all.
Yep, be safe, man.
Do what we can.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Not much, really ain't much to see. A little bit of a lowering back there behind the trees. But we're gonna keep this open field view as long as we can. Because there's only so many of them out here. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, it's funny when we run into each other like that. I don't know if I can... I think I can back up and put them on stream real fast. Because I think I have just enough room to do it. And then I'm going to take my position back. But there they are. Say hi to Freddie, everybody. Freddie and his dad, John. Really good father-son duo there. It's awesome to see. John's been chasing a long time, and his son Freddie carrying on his legacy. It's looking a little bit structured down there, more so than what we're looking at now. I'm gonna hold this view though, because we have a view. This is all pushing up this way. There's this significant body of water called the Mississippi River just beyond these trees, so I can't go west anymore. And you see that black smudge in the left corner of the camera there? That's from a rock that pegged the windshield earlier. I've got this whole pristine windshield that I replaced like a month ago, and the rock hits right in front of the camera. Because that's just what happens. You know what that means? It's time to let it go with hail. Ooh, there's a lot of flies out here. I'm not letting them in. Yeah, we're just west of, I think it's, what's the name of the little town here? Deason, Mississippi. Deason. Which is west of Hushpacana. Southwest of, yeah, Duncan, I guess, would be the closest larger sized town. Northwest of Cleveland, Mississippi. It's the only tornado warning in Mississippi right now. We're sitting right inside that box. Kind of just watching this big QLCS shelf cloud appear from the Arkansas side. You know, in a situation like this, you have a long squall line and you'll get little brief embedded areas of rotation within it. They're random. They kind of spin up quickly. There's no, or you get very little signal ahead of time to go, oh, this is the spot that I need to be. You get in front of the line and hope, you know, if you're a chaser, you hope that it's your little area that does it. It's about all we can do. But starting to see more of a structured shelf coming in. It's kind of neat looking. Let's see if I can pan the camera a little bit. The port on this camera is very sensitive, so if I try to move it, the screen will go black. So I don't like to fiddle with it too much. I'm in the process of, I gotta order a different camera. That's starting to get a little bit of a wicked looking sky here. Thank you, Tom. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get out and look at that. Is that? I've never seen a black chip in a windshield before. Yeah, that's weird how that happens. It's like a tiny little chip, but somehow made the layers in between go black. Pretty green colors though. There's a little bit of a kink there. Yeah, Freddy pulls away and Storm Runner Media rolls up right in the same spot. There's only so many places we can all fit out here. There's a bit more of a bullish type feature on that left side there. No tornado sirens out here, but this is tornado warned. Have I ever gotten into it with another storm chaser? Angela is asking. There have been spats, online, never like physical altercations or anything like that, but some of us, we argue online with each other. It's a small community, most of us get along, but there are differences in opinions on certain things that come up once in a while. But, generally wouldn't say I have any enemies out there. There's few individuals I don't particularly care for, but that's just the way it is in life. You're going to put 1,000 people in a room, not everyone's going to get along all the time. But we recognize that it's just that. Differing opinions, etc., etc. Most of us are out here for the same greater good. But no, it's not often. I don't spar with people. I'm a hugger, not a fighter. So if you don't like hugs, then I'm not the right person to meet in the field. So our big bad shelf cloud approaches. What do the roads do? I don't really have. I got some east options, but. So do I want to stay ahead of this? Do I want to let it roll me? They have extended the tornado warning to... Looks like the area that I'd be interested in is going to go to my north. But I don't want to move just yet. Radar shows an area trying to wrap up just to my west there. Might pass just to my north towards Hill House. Hopefully we can find a view up there. Up towards Hill House. I'm gonna switch on my Peplink cellular backup here. Hopefully that doesn't cause a disruption. It's a very green storm. I like green skies. I might make a north adjustment here towards Hill House. That'll put me in the storm quicker though. But I think the primary area is heading up that way. There's a pretty green shelf next to me. I think that's all it's gonna be. Green colors. Very intimidating looking. Don't pull in front of me and do that. Yeah, we're gonna cat and mouse this a little bit, see if it can't organize, somehow find an embedded area of rotation. I got tree debris coming down. Outflow winds are just at my back. So now the cat and mouse game begins. We're heading back to Duncan, Mississippi. It ain't moving super fast, so I'll be able to get ahead of it, flip back around, and we'll have our view back. Have it run me over just in case. interesting to myself. Not really. It'd be easier to drop south, but it's really, this kind of is the beefiest part of the storm. So we're gonna stick with it. You know, a fancy 360 like bubble view cam would be real helpful right about now. Generally heading towards Clarksdale, Mississippi. The area from Sherrard to Clarksdale, that little corridor right there, is the general direction this is heading. I'm not seeing it's not the best area for radar coverage either, so the signature on radar is sloppy at best. Showing some pretty intense wind velocities, but we are looking 8,000 feet up, so that never helps. So that wind signature that you're seeing on radar is it's 8,700 feet, almost 9,000 feet up in the air. So whether or not that wind is translating to the surface, I guess will have yet to be seen. But I'll go north out of Duncan towards Alligator and Bobo. Is that Bobo? I think that's the name of Mr. Burns' teddy bear. Bobo. Looks like we got some chasers pulling over to take a look here. I might do the same. There's room for me. Pull over briefly. I'm not going to sit here very long. I just want to get a look at it real fast. We got far enough ahead of it, but we need to play the road terrain game. So we'll take a look at it here for just a moment. Won't be sitting here too long. I'm gonna get out, get a picture. Okay. Photos acquired, and we'll keep moving. Just stay ahead of it. In case part of it tries to ramp up, you know, get beefy, etc., etc. I don't want to just, once it runs you over, there's really no getting back out ahead of it. Not out here with the lack of roads. So, as long as I've got some delta to play with, we'll stay ahead of it. Maybe the structure improves. You know, instability building up a little bit. Wind shear's increasing. Might perk up a little bit more than what it is now. Ingram's Food Mart. Is this a divided highway? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I got lucky. Open both ways. And we're off. Boy, this thing is bowing out. Good thing our road, our highway curves northeast. That helps us out there. Help keep me ahead of it. If the highway went straight north, I'd be munched in probably 2 minutes. Sadly, that's as far over as I can move the camera. I'm going to get a smaller webcam, be a little bit more nimble. Something just blew out across the road in front of me. So Clarksdale, Mississippi, you're under a tornado warning. Well, you've been. Guess that's not news. Windy. Those winds are catching me. here's where we should start gaining some ground as our road turns off more to the east. We'll get ahead of it. It might take 10 minutes or so, but we'll be all right. Tornado warning continues for Clarksdale, Mississippi. Out there that's tornado warned right now. Probably more of a straight line wind threat than anything. I'm still not seeing much in the way of couplets or anything like that. Is it time to switch to Memphis's radar maybe? We'll be moving closer to Memphis. Radar hole out here. Let's see, Little Rock is 9,400 feet up. Let's see how far Memphis is. It'll tell us which radar is better. Memphis is 8,700, so we're going to use Memphis radar to track this. We want to see lower to the ground. Probably get this north of Clarksdale near, oh buddy, you're about to have a bad time. Guy on the side of the road walking his bike. Probably get this near Jamestown or Kahoma. It'll be north of Clarksdale. Yeah, Lori, it looks like it's gonna, the core of the storm's gonna track north of Clarksdale, which is where I'm gonna head. I'll be going, the bypass that goes around Clarksdale here pretty soon. If you're from the area, you probably recognize where I'm at. But there'll be some strong gusty outflow winds moving through Clarksdale here soon. Like they tornado warned the northern portion of it, probably for a bookend vortex. That's on the Arkansas side. The storm is straddling the river right now. The north part of it is in Arkansas, and the southern part of it, which we're on, is in Mississippi. it's kind of moving northeast right along the river. Eventually it'll all be in Mississippi. So this is, I'm near the new Africa Road exit in 1 mile, if you're familiar with that area. Dipping southeast temporarily to go around Clarksdale. The road kind of circles and loops around it, and then it'll eat me back north here in a couple minutes. That is a green storm. This is the exit for Highway 49 South. If you're familiar with the area. We'll be looping back around. An eye further south for anything that perks up too. It's much easier to drop south to a stronger portion of a line like this than it is to kind of chase it north. Right now, nothing looks too crazy down there. Got a little bit of a stronger core up north of Lake Village, Arkansas. Keep an eye on that. If that one perks up, then I'll drop south and make that my target. But for now, I'm sticking with this. Looks like a little bookend vortex trying to develop north of Stovall towards Friars Point. Not even sure I can get that far north in time, but we'll see if it sustains itself. The southern end of this complex is just outflow winds. That's what'll be moving through Clarksdale here, probably already. I'm on the north, I'm on the east side of town. The storm is just outside my window, so Clarksdale's probably just starting to feel some of those outflow winds right now. Ready for slower storm speeds. Ooh, big lightning. Haven't had that in a while. More lightning. Sudden ramp up in lightning activity here. I might eye this thing to my south. Is that it's easier to drop south. So where's that going to be? It's near Gunnison. Yeah, much easier play. Because this is all just outflow. Here we go. Here's a spot to turn around. Something to the south is perking up. I'd rather drop south to that, so we'll get more of a look at our stormy here. See, it's just kind of a big outflowy green mouthy whale. So this is the roundabout that is storm chasing. New tornado warned storm to the south. Jump on that. this briefly? That moderate risk upgrade was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Probably shouldn't have even been 10%. Pushing me in my left. Oh, it's freezing. That was my car telling me pre-collision is not available because the sensor is blocked. Well, that's called heavy weight. Did that notification roll? Can't imagine why. Oh, I hear the sirens.